What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at Hero Marchisio. Finally with the upgrade, it is a double from the base and a 4-star with Anticipate and also Block. If you are wondering who he is representing, it's none other than Juventus. It has to be, really. It's not going to be Zenit or Empoli. It's just not happening. Juventus is going to be the one that could get him from an 89 to a 91 if they get 11 goals in the next 4 matches and also 2 wins in their next 4 matches. Likely chance a lot of these heroes could get the first upgrade. The second one is going to be a little bit harder. It is required, I think, around average. It's like 2.67, something like that, but it's basically 3 goals a game they need at the minimum. They can do 3, 2, but they have to at least get that. Realistically, you want like a 5-0 storm for the first game and then they can coast. They're obviously not thinking about FIFA when playing, but hopefully they are. And in terms of Marchisio, he's perfect. He's what everybody likes when it comes to a midfielder. Very balanced. Everything is absolutely gravy. And in terms of the stats, pace-wise is decent. Good with obviously an anchor or a shadow. Or even if you wanted to go more out on the hunter, then you could do that. Agility balance, it's decent enough. Maybe not necessarily the highest, but it'll do. Composure's great. Reaction's great. Decent amount of physicality. And I think the playstyle pluses are going to add to this. If we was to whack the anchor onto him, you are looking at, what is he already? He is controlled acceleration type. You whack the anchor, he stays controlled. 89, 90 and 91. For me, that is a cracking centre mid or CDM if I've ever seen one. And the Anticipate and Block is just going to add to that. So let's jump into Marchisio and see what he can do. Are you looking for gift cards, game keys and more? Head over to U7Buy for a variety of cards you can get today. From PSN, Steam, all the way to Xbox. With huge amounts of price variations. Check the link in the description for cheap, reliable digital cards for you right now. Marchisio making the run forward. Hernandez just getting enough out of him. That's kind of the only gripe with him at the moment, is maybe physicality. He is getting bodied a little bit too quickly for my liking as he sets him in. He's going to look for something else, and Van der Sar gets an outstretched hand and nearly knocks it into his own net. And again, looking for that mid. He's just been perfect. In that midfield, he just runs the show. In terms of getting the ball out, he's perfect, the person to get it to kind of just get it up them 10, even 10 yards, 5 yards, 20 yards. He's just got that ability to just make the pass, make the run, and just consistently, time after time, drag this game by the scruff and just make sure that it ends up in the opponent's net. Oh, great intercept. Ball's being played out nicely. Another dub for Marchisio. Oh, he keeps it. Get the spin. Oh, and get the finesse. Oh, it would have been perfect. Marchisio dragging it. Can we get that pass? Ooh, we get the little bits extra. There it is. Oh, he knows the Trivella. Oh, the Trivella was on. Why has he not gone for that? Company's got a lot to deal with here. Does it perfectly though. And oh, okay, we're out. Good. Get it back to him. Let's get it a little bit wider for there. He's great at spreading that play, which is nice. Like I say, in terms of centre back passing, he's got it down to a T, but he's not gonna be pinging it left, right, and centre all the time. As we find Marchisio in, and he makes it 4-2. Even better finish. We get the win. That is hopefully gonna be enough. So going into Marchisio then. So I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but if you manage to get him for 95,000 coins, hats off to you. I don't know how they've managed to it. He would have been extinct regardless, because when you look at all of the others, pretty much 50% of this team is extinct. You've got Company, Marchisio, Voler, Tevez, and Future all extinct. What are their prices, in fact? You got 150 for Voler, so literally they've just not added anything, have they? 3.8, fair enough for Tevez, that's fair. And what's Future? I can imagine these are very similar. 1.3, is that 1.3? No. I don't get where, is this 1.3? I could have assumed maybe they use the same price range as their previous card, I don't even know with Marchisio, to be honest, because there's no way, I was going to say, there's no way that that's 90 something thousand as the minimum anyway. So I don't quite get how they've got 95,000 as the max. It's got to be a glitch or something, but that will be extinct still for the next couple of days, I can imagine. We might see an influx of them when we do get upgrade packs, many packs just coming in, and a lot of people will be doing the cup, so there'll be a lot of 84 times 20s coming once them 20 wins get ahead of him. But in terms of the card, again, he's as normal as Marchisio is. He's brilliant. He's a great centre mid. The anticipate and block is a lovely combination for a defensive centre mid in my eyes. Obviously, you'd probably go with the anchoring in my opinion as well. 89, 90, 91. Fantastic. There's not much more to go with. And especially we can't really compare him to anyone because we don't know the price. So I really don't know where he's going to settle at. But in terms of what we do know as a centre mid, the best of the best, Bellingham, Putellas, Vieira, obviously Zidane is more of a cam if anything, Hullet, they're all coming in at a hefty price. Whether we see him along the lines of like a KDB Rodri at 3 mil, with obviously Company being a 1.9, they are going to be more expensive. So I think he's got to be more than Yaya, surely. So he is looking in the 3 mil mark. I feel like Matthias definitely rivals him, and that's a team of the year. It's just a next level card. So you got to think, will Juventus get the upgrade? Could you guarantee one? I don't know what their next 2 matches are, so let me know down below if you are A, a Juventus fan, or Serie A. Will they win their next 2 matches? And B, have they got it in it to score 11 goals in 4 matches? Because we could see a 91 Marchisio. That is going to be incredible. A great upgrade, and it's just the next step. The one I was kind of really hoping for as just a slight comparison as a defensive centre mid is going to be a Ramirez. That card is going to be crazy, especially if he gets a 4-4 intercept. Even if you add anything to him, that is going to be a brilliant card. So Marchisio definitely has some work to go with him. I do think in terms of pushing forward, his acceleration was fantastic. Obviously the defensive ability is always good. Passing's brilliant on him as well. He just is that sort of get the ball, get it up the field, make the tackles in. Obviously with the anticipate block, it's even better as well because you've got that almost extra defensive bonus on top of being able to push forward as well. He is a perfect hero. Let me know down below if you do manage to pack him, and I'll catch you all for the next time. Peace.